All right, welcome to the team call tonight. It is our team call. We do these every single week. We get together, our coaches, we share ideas, we talk about recognition, we do some team training. But tonight we're doing our call. Usually we do them on Wednesday nights at 9, but we're going to do a special call tonight. We've got some guests on the call. We're doing a What is Beachbody Coaching live webinar. We're going to go over some of your questions. I'll let you guys know kind of what Beachbody Coaching is, what we do as coaches, and sort of answer some of your questions. So as we go along, you guys are already all up typing in the chat here. So as we go along, if you have questions, you can put them in the chat. I will answer them at the end if we have time, or if I notice something as I'm going along. Sometimes I kind of don't see the chat. And then if we don't have time for questions at the end, I will answer them back in the sneak peek group. So I want to try and keep this to about 30-35 minutes for you guys. And I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to get started. There we go. So can I get a thumbs up if you guys can see my screen there? Thumbs up from someone. I can only see a couple of people. Okay, sweet, got it. All right, so I want to start by giving a huge shout out to our top 5 coaches of the week. These are the coaches that are helping people with our program, and they're running challenge groups. I'm going to see if I can mute somebody here. Somebody else jumped on here. Hold on. Where is my this? There we go. I think when new people jump on, they're not muted. So then we get sort of like that echoey sound. So we'll go back. Congratulations to our top coaches of the week. Laura Lee, Christy, Trisha, Nancy, Carmen. These are amazing coaches that are out there helping people. They are growing their business, growing their team, and they are just awesome. They're the top coaches of the week. So every single week we do new top coaches of the week. So it's not the same people all the time. It's always changing. And I just love recognizing those coaches who are doing an amazing job. June, it's the end of the month. So this is almost our final leaderboard for Success Club. So for those of you guys that are guests on the call tonight, you probably have no idea what Success Club means, but basically that's how we measure how many people we are helping every single month. So there's people that are in Success Club 10. That means that they've helped 5 or more people get started with their health and fitness journey. Success Club 5 means they've helped 2 to 3 people get started. And then in our Changing Lives Club means they've helped at least 1 or 2 person get started with a challenge pack. So with Shakeology, with our fitness program, and then in our accountability group where we help them through the programs with the eating plan and to help them get results with our program. So that's sort of how we keep track of that. And Success Club is how we measure sort of how you're growing your business. So if you're helping people and you're helping them get results, then you are starting to grow your business. So huge shout out to everybody that is in Success Club 10 and Success Club 5, Jocelyn, Jeannie, Stacy, Brianne, Carmen, Allison, Kara, Christy, Amanda, Trisha, Mary, Angie, Stephanie, Stacy, Dina, Amara, Amanda, Mandy, Lynn, Rebecca, and Amy. And I love that there's so many names to shout out. So that is awesome. It's the end of the month, guys. So we're going to start a fresh month in July. There's a couple of you guys that are in the Changing Lives Club. I know that you can make it into a Success Club tonight by helping 1 more person get started with our challenge groups. The 21-day fix is on sale. It's on sale until the end of today. And then we're going to roll into July where there'll be new promotions. So we will talk about that in our team page tomorrow. So that is what I was going to start off with. That's just sort of some team housekeeping. So this is the point of the call tonight. What is Beachbody Coaching? So you guys are all in this sneak peek group, 5 days. You've been kind of going over a little bit of what we do as coaches, how the income sort of works. So tonight we're going to just answer any of those questions that you guys have about what Beachbody Coaching is. And then these are just a couple of pictures of events that I've been to with the team over the past year. So we get together as coaches a couple of times a year. We have a lot of fun when we're helping people, and we get to do these fun events. So 4 times a year, we do something that's called a Super Saturday. So we get together, we do a live workout, we have Shakeology, we do a little bit of coach training. So that's our top picture on the left for me. On the left, that's our team at a Super Saturday. That was in January. And then the picture on the top on the right was when we went on our Success Club trip. We went on a cruise. We went from Florida to Bahamas and to Jamaica, and we had an incredible time. There was 6,000 of us on a cruise ship. It was all Beachbody coaches. It was absolutely amazing, and it was so fun. So every year there's a Success Club trip. And then every year we have, it's kind of like our year conference. It's called Coach Summit. And it was in Nashville last year, and it's coming up. It's actually in 28 days, and I'm super excited to be going back to Coach Summit again. It's in Nashville again. So we get together. We do workouts with the trainers, with Shanti, Autumn Calabrese, with Sagi, with Tony Horton. We hear from all the top coaches, and we do this thing called the Super Workout. So they basically wash down the streets of downtown Nashville, and we get 24,000 coaches together, and we do a live workout as the sun comes up. So this picture here at the bottom was at about, it's still dark. I think it's about 5:30 in the morning. It might be like 5 o'clock in the morning. We were front row for that workout. So much fun. All the trainers come up. It is absolutely incredible. So I'm so excited. We've got about 25 coaches coming with us this year. Last year I went, and we had, you can see at the bottom here, there was 6 coaches from our team that went. So this year we've got about 25 of us going. So I'm super excited for that. So I am Jen Wall. I am an elite 6-star diamond Beachbody coach. So if I haven't invited you on this call, that's who I am. All that really means is that I have helped at least six coaches on our time get to the diamond level. And really all that means is that they are starting to grow their business, and they are starting to grow their own team. Being an elite coach means that I'm in the top 0.02% of the company. So out of 450,000 coaches, there's only, I believe there's 500 elite coaches. And out of those 500, our team was ranked 17 overall last year. So our team, Unstoppable Fitness, is one of the top teams in the entire Team Beachbody coaching network. And I am so proud of everyone on our team. We have amazing coaches on our team, and we have incredible training to help you get started. And I'm just so proud of you guys. So that's who I am. A little bit about me. I'm a mom. I've got 2 kids, James and Anna. They are super energetic, outgoing kids. They are like the funniest people ever. My husband, Chad, and I, we've been married for 7 years. We've got these 2 little energy bubbles that are downstairs trying to be contained while we do this call. I was a full-time pharmacist, and now I am a full-time coach. So I started off as a customer. I started doing Beachbody programs back in 2007. I did it mostly to help my mother-in-law stay accountable because she needed some help. So I did it with her. I fell in love with being able to work out at home. I loved the simple eating plans. I loved the half-an-hour workouts. And I did Beachbody programs at home before I had kids. I used them to get in shape for my wedding. And then we had kids, and then things kind of, when you have kids, things kind of change. And I had a hard time getting back into my fitness. So it wasn't until Anna was about 8 months old that I started, and I got back into the Beachbody world and started doing workouts at home again. So this here at the bottom is my transformation from when Anna was about 8 months old. I had lost most of the baby weight on my own, but I still had that soft mummy tummy that I wanted to get rid of, and I was totally exhausted. She was a bad sleeper, so I just was not getting any sleep. And I found that I was home with these 2 kids, and I had no energy, and I just knew that I needed to do something, that I couldn't be totally exhausted and putting on Netflix and giving my son more cartoons to watch. I needed to be having energy so that I could run around and play with them in the backyard. So that's when I started to get back into the home workout programs. And I did a program called T25. And I absolutely loved it. The workouts were 25 minutes, 5 days a week. I was able to get my pre-baby body back. And then from there, I signed up to become a coach, honestly, just for the discount, because I had been using their programs for years and I had no idea that I could save 25% on the programs. I just had been paying full price forever. So I signed up essentially for the discount. I was still on mat leave. I wanted to continue with my Shakeology. So that discount was really appealing to me. My coaching journey didn't really start until I went back to work. When I went back to work as a pharmacist, life totally changed in our house. For me, going back to work, it meant that I worked a 10-hour day, and it was a long, exhausting day. And I was rushing the kids out the door in the morning. We were rushing them through breakfast, getting them out the door. I would drop them off the babysitter. I would get to work, and then I would feel guilty that I had like rushed them through their morning, and I dropped them off. I would be at work all day. I would come home from work at about 7:30, and I mean, they were small at this time. Anna would have been 1 and James would have been 3, and they go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I would be coming home. I would get maybe 15, 20 minutes with the kids. Sometimes I would come home and Chad would be like coming down the hallway and he would say, "I'm sorry, like Anna was exhausted. I had to put her to bed." So I was having days where I just like felt like the worst mom. Like I wasn't even seeing my kids sometimes, and the time that I had with them in the morning was rushed and chaotic. And I just felt like we were having no quality time. And I couldn't imagine continuing that for the next 5, 10, 15 years. I knew that something needed to change. And that's when I really started to look at coaching as something more than just like a fun working out at home thing, more than just saving that 25%. I started looking at our team and what people were doing, and I saw other moms with kids my age that were leaving their full-time jobs to be full-time Beachbody coaches. And I thought, you know what? If they can do it, so can I. So I gave myself, this was probably last, I guess 2 years ago now, December. I sat down with my husband and he said, you know what, let's give it 2 years and let's see what you can do. So January 2015, I went all in. I was focused. I was disciplined. I had no excuses. I made some sacrifices. I got up earlier. I stayed up a little bit later to try and fit my business in during the day. And I grew an incredible business in 1 year. So I went from having my coach and my husband and my sister-in-law as my 2 coaches at the beginning of 2015. And then at the end of 2015, I was number 17 in the entire company with this incredible team of coaches underneath us. And I think now I just checked the online office, there's 824 coaches in our Unstoppable Fitness downline, which is absolutely incredible. So that is like 1 year and 6 months later. So in January of 2016, I was able to leave my full-time pharmacy job to be home and be a full-time coach. So things have totally changed. I am so happy to be able to be home and have dinner with my family every night and get them to school and see them get off the school bus. We have swimming lessons coming up, so I'm going to be able to take my kids to swimming lessons every single day and be in the pool with them all summer. And those are things that I was never able to do before. So I had no network marketing experience at all. I had less than 50 friends on Facebook. I had no idea how to take a selfie, no idea about social media. All I knew is that I knew that these programs worked and I wanted to pay it forward and I wanted to help other people. So that's a little bit about me and how I got started and sort of how my journey has gone. So what is Beachbody? Beachbody started as a company back in 1998 by John Congdon and Carl Deichler. Those are the founder and the CEO. And they had a company that ran infomercials. So they created at-home workout programs and they ran late night infomercials. So their ones that they started with were with Tony Horton. And they would actually sneak out onto the beach to record videos on the beach and try to record as much as they could before the police came and shut them down. So that's how it started way back when and why it's called Beachbody. But their big program that really took off in the infomercials for them was P90X with Tony Horton. And that was the first one that really, really took off. And then they've gone on to make tons of amazing programs since then. But back at the beginning, you would buy a workout program and they would send it to you, and they had this little thing on the video that would come across and it would say log into Wowie, and that was work out with you. So you would go to this website and it would be a forum, and you could ask questions, and people that had done the program, you could answer questions. There was like group message threads. And what they found was the people who logged into this program and connected with that online community, those people got better results with their program. They had more support. They actually like submitted their befores and afters, and they actually finished their program. Whereas people who didn't engage in this online community, they would order their program and they would like never start it. Like I have my friends whose dad have P90X in their closet still, never opened. They ordered it, but never ever started it. So this is where the idea of the whole coaching network came from. They noticed that the people that were engaging in this online community were getting results. So what they wanted to create was a way for someone to order a program and then to be paired up with a coach, so that you actually opened that program when you got it. So you actually had some support and accountability, and you went through the program and you had that support so that you got the results that you wanted to get. You just didn't let it sit on your shelf and collect dust and never ever get started. So that's how the whole coaching network started. So there's still the infomercial side of things. Now there is Team Beachbody, which is the coaching network, which has surpassed the infomercial thing. And there's also live certification that you can do, so that you can teach size live, or you can teach P90X classes live. So there's sort of like 3 branches of what Beachbody is. So what is a coach? I get questions all the time, or when I talk to people about coaching, and they'll say, you know what, I'm not at my goal weight, I can't be a coach. Or I'm still on my journey and I can't be a coach. Or I don't know anything about nutrition, so I can't be a coach. And honestly, a coach is just a normal person who loves Beachbody programs and wants to pay it forward. We are not fitness experts. We're not personal trainers. We are not nutritionists. Although you can be. There are coaches on our team who are personal trainers, but you don't have to be. The fitness workouts are designed by the super trainer. So that is their job. They provide the workouts. You don't have to worry about that. All they have to do is follow the calendar with the workouts, and they just have to put their DVD in and press play every single day. You don't need to be a dietitian or a nutritionist. We have an incredible team of people that create the nutrition plans. The 21-day fix is absolutely amazing. Like, you get the containers, you don't have to count calories, you don't have to weigh out your food. All that guesswork is all taken away. You just put your food in the containers, put it on your plate, and you're good to go. So your job as a coach is to be the one to help people through it. Usually you've gone through the program once yourself. So now when someone asks you questions, you can recall from your own experience. Like, yeah, I remember doing that. And I know that this program was hard, or this move was hard. And these are some ways that you could modify it. Or I know that I had that question about the eating plan, and this is what I found out. So coaches are just normal people. We are not perfect. We just love our programs. We love to be healthy, and we want to just pay it forward and share it with others and lead by example. So it's not about being perfect. It's about just showing your progress. So I know some people are like, oh, I'm too old, or I'm too young, or I don't know anyone. And you don't need to do any of that to be a coach. As long as you are sharing your story and you are connecting with people, then you can help them with their health and fitness goals. So what do we do as a Beachbody coach? A majority of what we do is we run online support and accountability groups. So you will hear them called either like a challenge group, or an accountability group, or a support group. And it's just an online group, usually on Facebook, or now we have the My Challenge Tracker app. So we do have an app that we can run our groups on now. And you get put into a group, and your coach will guide you through the program. So we're there to support you every single day with tips, motivations, recipes to help you get your results with your program. We also run free groups. We'll run like free clean eating groups, or squat groups, or ab challenges, or water groups. We do run free groups as well. We provide motivation, and we lead by example. So like I said, we're not perfect. We like to have our cheats and treats, but we do lead by example, that 80-20 rule, 80% clean eating and 20% cheats and treats. So the whole Beachbody philosophy is that it's all encompassing. We have the fitness, we have the nutrition, and we have the support so that you get success and then you get your results. So that's the biggest part of what we do as coaches. I talked about this a little bit in the sneak peek group about how we earn an income. Essentially, as a coach, you're going to start with commission. When it's just you, it's 25% commission from anything, from everything that's ordered through your website. So Beachbody provides you a website, and anything that goes through there, you're going to earn that 25% commission. As a coach, you also get a 25% discount on anything that you order from Beachbody as well. And then as you start to grow a team and you become an emerald coach and a diamond coach, you can start to earn team cycle bonuses. So that can start to add up. And then once you become a diamond coach, you can start to earn matching bonuses, which is 10% of what your coaches are earning. So you can start to earn that as well. And then as you go up in rank and you become star diamond coaches, they have quarterly bonuses. So what Beachbody does is every quarter they put aside 2% of Beachbody's profits, and they break that up into 4 groups. So they'll have a 2-star diamond, a 5-star diamond, a 10-star diamond, and a 15-star diamond bonus pool. So it'll be 0.5% that goes in each one. And then that gets divided between all of the diamonds that are in that group. So typically a 2-star diamond quarterly bonus will be about $800. A 5-star bonus will be about $2,500 to $3,000. The 5-star bonus will be about $5,000 to $6,000, and the 10 or the 15-star diamond bonus is usually around $20,000. And the cool thing is if you are a 15-star diamond, you get the 15-star, the 10-star, the 5-star, and the 2-star. So you get all of that. So the more people that you help, the more your earning potential is. It isn't all about selling things. It is about helping people get results and helping your coaches get results. The more that you help your team grow and be successful, the more successful that you are. So this is really about paying it forward and helping people. It's not one of those get rich, get quick things. You don't just make money by signing people up. You earn your income by helping your team grow, by helping your challengers get results and earning referrals and things like that. That's how this business is. It's all about paying it forward and helping people be successful. And that is what our team does. As Beachbody coaches, they are incredible for giving rewards to people who are working their business and doing an incredible job. So some of the things that we have, I kind of talked about at the beginning. We have the Success Club trip that we go on. There's Coach Summit. So this picture at the bottom here is when we went to Cancun. That was in April of 2015. We went on the Beachbody cruise in March of 2016, and then we are going to Punta Cana in, I think it's in April of 2017. So we're going to be going to the Hard Rock Cafe in Punta Cana, and I know there's a lot of us that are going to that. We get to do the live workouts. We've got Coach Summit coming up in Nashville again. This one up here is the top 10 coaches, where they just sat and kind of gave their tips and best practices. And it's just incredible to see how different the top 10 coaches are. They're all incredible, amazing people. They all have health and fitness, but they are all very, very different. And I know that people say, oh, there's so many coaches now, and how am I ever gonna connect with people? And that is honestly the beauty of social media. You can connect with people from all across Canada, all across the States, and you can connect with people that are like you. You don't wanna connect with everyone because we're all different and we're all gonna attract different people to us. And that is something that I just absolutely love about this business. So what can you expect from this team? How are we doing for time? We're good. We have an absolutely incredible new coach training. I'm just in the process of revamping it. So I just launched that to the team actually today. So we've got some brand new coach training. We go over the vital behaviors as coaches, which is sharing your story, connecting with people, being a product of the product, doing personal development. That is absolutely essential, and giving recognition to people. So those are our vital behaviors. We really focus on how to share versus sell. You won't see on our pages things like buy my challenge pack, this is on sale. We really focus on sharing our story and attracting people to us and really connecting with them to help them reach their goals. And then we pair them up with a program when we invite them into our challenge groups. We will teach you how to create an entirely mobile business. I run about 90% of my business from my phone. Before I went to Cancun, my actual computer crashed right before I left. But we have so many incredible tools that you can sync your laptop and your phone and your computer that I was able to run my entire business in Cancun from my phone. So we will teach you how to do that. We teach you time management. We teach you how to create a power hour so that you can run your business in an hour a day. So we've got all kinds of different coaches on our team. We've got coaches that just want the discount. That's where I started. I just wanted the discount. We've got coaches who are hobby coaches and they just want to help a couple of people a month. They want to earn $200 or $300 a month to just help pay some bills or pay for a trip. And we've got coaches that are full-on business coaches that want to build this to become a full-time business so that they can leave their full-time job. So no matter where you are, we have a spot for you on our team. And like I said, I have been all three of those coaches. So I totally understand discount coaches and hobby coaches and business coaches. And I know some incredible coaches that have become business coaches just by doing their power hour every single day. So just being consistent and putting in that 1 hour a day, they are able to build an incredible business. And we do weekly team calls like this. Usually we do them on Wednesdays at 9, but today is our special day for this call. So some of my top tips to success for this business and honestly in like life. You need to show up every single day. This business isn't something that you can do one day and then not the next. You need to show up and work your business every single day. You need to be sharing your story. You need to be doing your workouts and drinking your Shakeology and following the eating plan. You don't get results from doing a program if you only do the workout every other day or only do it twice a week. You need to show up every single day. So that's part of being consistent. I found that it works better to always work from a list. When you come to do your power hour, don't just sit at the computer and get lost in that Facebook scroll. Make sure that you've got a list and you're going to work from that and just ignore the Facebook scroll. Just do what you came to do, and then you can kind of get on with your day. So that is something that we provide you in our new coach training. Be a product of the product. Like I said before, do your workouts, drink Shakeology, follow your eating plan. You need to be passionate about helping others. I mean, that is the biggest part of what we do is we help people. So you need to be passionate about helping them and wanting them to get results. And I think this is so important, not to let fear hold you back. So many people are afraid of what might happen or what people might say that they never get started. They think that they're going to fail before they've even started. And I think if you just let go of that fear and you just dive in and you just try, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. And finally, you need to invite, and follow up with people. That is part of our coach training, that we are constantly sharing our story, connecting with people, and then inviting them to either our free group, our challenge group, or into coaching or a sneak peek group like this, and following up with people. Honestly, a lot of people that join our team and join our challenge groups are people who have been following me for a long time. It takes people time to build up trust and build up a connection before they're ready to take that leap of faith and join you in a challenge group or join you on your team. So just show up daily and be consistent and continue to follow up with people, and then you will have success. What's the next one? So how do you make it official? So there are 2 different ways that you can sign up to become a Beachbody coach. One is you can just sign up and you can pay the $50 coach sign up fee. If you've ever bought a challenge pack before, we can get that $50 reimbursed from you. Or you can do your best option, which is to buy a Beachbody challenge pack. So that's going to get you a new fitness program like 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme, or the new one, 22-minute hardcore, or hammer and chisel. There's tons of different programs you can choose from. You get another bag of Shakeology, you get a month's supply, you get a free 30-day club membership, so that gives you access to Team Beachbody, Beachbody On Demand, online recipes, meal planning, all that stuff. You get reduced shipping, so instead of $20, it's $5. Your coaching fee is waived, so that $50 coaching fee is waived right off the bat. So you're saving about $100 with that challenge pack. So that is your best option. A question I get is, are there monthly fees or an annual fee? There is one monthly fee. It's $17, well, $18. That is your monthly fee, which is going to cover your Coach Online office, your websites, and all of your online training. So our online office is absolutely incredible. There is so much information and resources on there. Your website is all set up for you. All you have to do is go like put in your personals and put in a picture. That is all set up for you. So that's only $18. So even if you were just interested in doing coaching for the discount, you're going to save your 25% on your Shakeology every month. If you include that monthly fee, you're still going to be saving over $25 a month just on your Shakeology. So that is your best option with the Beachbody Challenge Pack, and then that is with the monthly fees. There are no annual fees that you need to worry about. It's just that monthly fee. So I want to try and keep it to, yeah, we're right on time, 35 minutes. So basically, I want you to think about what can becoming a coach do for you? If you could do anything, where would you be 3 years from now? If you had nothing to hold you back, where would you be? What would your family life look like if you could do anything that you wanted? Who can you help with these programs? Whose life could you change by helping them get more healthy, get more active, start eating better? Whose life could you change? And what kind of goals and dreams do you have for you in the future, for you and your family? What if you just took that leap of faith? I know I was afraid to start. I was scared. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea about social media or anything like that. But I knew that I could learn it. I knew that there was incredible training, that I could learn how to take a selfie, that I could learn how to make posts on Facebook, that I could learn to share my story. I knew that I wanted to help people, and I knew that these programs worked, and I wanted something to change for my family. And I took that leap of faith and I went all in, and I am so, so excited that I did that, and I am so excited for this team and everywhere that they are going. So I would love for you to join our Unstoppable Fitness team. We have so much fun. I can't wait to go to Summit with everybody this summer. We got 28 days to go. So I don't want to keep you guys any longer. Our call is going to get cut off in about 4 minutes here. So I'm going to check the chat here. If you had any questions. Super Saturday, speakers, can't wait. Similar to it, yeah. Okay. How do you connect with people? Okay, so we will go over that in our new coach training, but we use social media to connect with people. I guess I don't need to be sharing my screen anymore. You can just talk to me here. So we use social media. So you can use Facebook, you can use Instagram, you can use YouTube, you can use Snapchat. There's lots of different ways that you can connect with people. Our team mostly uses Facebook because I think a lot of people are on Facebook. And we have like a business page or a like page that we use to reach out to people across Canada, across the States. And we have other things that we do to connect with different people from different groups. So mostly it's through social media or asking through referrals through people. Punta Cana, the link for the new coach training doesn't work. I will add you into it. It should work. It's set up so that I have to approve you. So I will add you into it. And that's it. Does anybody else have any questions? You can put them in the chat, or you can add them in the sneak peek group there. So yeah, if we don't have any questions, then I will upload the recording for the sneak peek group for the people who missed it. So thank you so much for jumping on the call tonight, guys. I am super excited for you guys to join. Like I said, I set up our new coach training. So it's going to start on Monday. So if I invited you to the call, reach out to me. I'll go over any questions you have. Or if another coach from the team invited you, reach out to them and ask them any questions that you have. And I look forward to you joining our incredible Unstoppable Fitness team. Have a great night, guys.